the #1 rule if you are cooking for everyone, that you must take part in quality control, meaning you get to try everything first. So let's dig into this halloumi cheese. Look at that honey with the crackly outside. It's melted. I can't wait to try this. This is like, it's almost like a chicken nugget, but it's far more sophisticated. Am I a pig for trying all of the food that I make on camera? Hey everybody, it's me, Blanche. Now it's that time of year where families like to gather together, usually over a beautiful cheese plate. I like to call them adult Lunchables because it's like Lunchables for grown-ups with all these yummy goodies on a plate. A lot of the times people just hack bits of cheese and put it on the plate and call it a day. But I say, why not take it up a notch? When I was at the Fancy Food Show in San Francisco, I made this incredible appetizer where I took halloumi cheese and it was encrusted with a beautiful sesame coating. It was deep fried and then it was drizzled with honey. And people went berserk over it. I mean, the line was all the way down the Moscone Center because they all wanted to have their own piece of fried halloumi cheese. Well, I'm gonna show you how to make it right here on Feast in the Middle East. Okay, there are very few ingredients to make this recipe. It is surprisingly simple. Now for the coating, I'm just going to add 1/4 cup of flour. That's it, any kind of flour would do, and 1/4 cup of sesame seeds. To add a little color, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of paprika. You could use smoked paprika or regular paprika. I'm gonna add a good hefty teaspoon of onion powder. Oops, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of onion powder. And just a tiny bit of salt, not too much because this cheese is plenty salty, so just a tiny sprinkle of salt, okay? Just stir it around like that, and that's going to be the coating for the cheese. And before I put the cheese in this coating, I'm going to dip it first in an egg. So we are going to put an egg here in the bowl, whisk it really quickly. And now let's talk about halloumi cheese. Now halloumi is originally from Cyprus. It's like a goat's milk, sheep's milk, and sometimes even cow's milk cheese. It's very salty. It's kind of rubbery. As a matter of fact, I don't even think this cheese is meant to be eaten all by itself. This is cheese meant for frying because when you fry it, it's nice and crispy on the outside and it's soft on the inside. So I have this cheese here and I'm going to cut it into thin slices like that because you want the surface area of the cheese to be covered with that delicious coating. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the cheese and I'm going to just roll it in to the egg, and then I'm going to cover it with this sesame batter right here. Okay, you want it nice and coated and set aside, and I'm going to do the same with the other pieces of cheese. Rinse and repeat. Here we go. What I have here is a skillet with avocado oil. I just have about a ½ inch worth of avocado oil. I don't use olive oil for deep fried stuff because yeah, the smoke point is kind of high. So that's why I really like avocado oil for this kind of thing. The mistake people make is sometimes they'll put the cheese in without the oil being heated sufficiently, and what will happen is the cheese will end up soggy or burnt, one of the two, and you don't want either one to happen. All right, it's sizzling. Let's drop them in. And you want them golden brown. So keep an eye on them. You don't want to overcook them. Flip them over. They're nice and brown like this. Very carefully. They're beautifully browned on both sides. 3 and 4. Now you want to serve these right away because they taste delicious immediately. And everybody gets their own piece. No fighting. and no, you know, people gouging the same piece of cheese and double dipping or any of that noise. This is all like individual serving. Everyone gets their own piece. Boom, look at that. And it makes an awesome part of any cheese tray as you celebrate the holiday season. Really hope you enjoyed this idea for easy entertaining. For more ideas and recipes, hit up my playlists. They're all over my channel. I have so many recipes for you guys. And of course, I also have my cookbook called Feast in the Middle East. It makes a great gift for your loved ones. You can check it out at feastinthemiddleeast.com. And like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Share with your friends so that the YouTube algorithm will pick it up. Until next time, thank you so much for supporting us here at Feast in the Middle East, and I will see you soon.